What's up, OG? How are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Any good music recommendations for me from quarantine? Any new albums?
No, I haven't listened to any music the whole quarantine.
No.
No.
All right. How have you used the time in terms of reflecting on your offense this past year? A bit more of a role for you. You got to show a little bit more. How are you feeling about your progress on that end?
I think it's coming along nicely. I've been working on it the whole time we've been allowed to be back in the gym, just working on new stuff, shots from different spots on the floor, and then just even the shooting, ball handling, all that stuff. I think it's coming together nicely.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Mike from the Toronto Sun.
Hey, OG, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. I'm just wondering how you view it. I mean, you were kind of denied an opportunity at your first playoffs last year with the appendectomy. I mean, you go into this year. Do you use that as motivation, or how do you look at that?
Oh, I played in the playoffs my rookie year.
Yeah, okay, but last year was, I guess, the championship run.
Yeah.
Not yet. So, and now there's a chance for a second one. I'm just wondering, do you use that as motivation? How do you use that?
Oh, well, I wasn't able to be out there. So, yeah, I wish I could have played, but now I can this year. So, yeah, I'll use it as motivation, and hopefully we play well and we reach all our goals.
All right. Thanks, OG.
Okay. Thanks.
Any other questions? Yeah, we got one from Jeff Silger from the USA Today. Go ahead.
OG, I was just wondering what your concerns might be being inside the so-called bubble. Have you thought about, how have you tried to maybe prep yourself for, what could be a long, arduous time spent inside without having the normal leeway to go where you like to go during normal times?
I think we're all going through the same thing. So we'll all just adjust as it goes on. It may be uncomfortable at first, but we know this is the circumstances we have to deal with right now. So I think, yeah, we'll just figure it out as we go.
Next, we'll go to Doug Smith.
OG, thanks for doing this. On the matter of the Black Lives Matter protests and statements that the players are going to make, as a young black man, grew up in the society, what is your message to people your age and specifically to people in Canada who would look up to you in that regard?
What's my message about Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, how do you affect change? How can you help people affect change in society in your position?
I think just spreading awareness, letting people know what's going on, and that, to make sure they're aware of what's going on, and that how they can maybe unconscious behaviors they're doing that are affecting people, and just be more aware. And then speaking up, like people are doing stuff in their cities, in their states. So just like using our platform.
Have you seen instances where people may be unawares of racist actions that you would like to call out in your life?
No, like personally, I don't want to speak about it, but like it's happened. Like I think it's happened for everyone, middle school, high school, just growing up, going to stores, restaurants, being on the driving around. Like you see it, but I don't want to talk about my personal experience.
Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Now we'll go to Josh from TSN.
Hey, OG, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Obviously, you were playing so well before the season was put on hold, and the team was playing so well. Given the uncertainty just a few months ago whether or not the NBA was going to even be able to try and come back, how relieved are you that you guys, yourself individually and as a team, given your success, will have that opportunity to pick up where you left off?
Yeah, I think the whole team's excited to get back and play. We all love doing this, so the chance to compete, like anytime we get a chance, we want to play. So we're just ready for the rest of the regular season, playoffs.
Thanks, OG.
You're welcome.
Is there any other questions for OG? Nothing is. Oh, one from William Liu. Well, go ahead.
I just wanted to ask quickly,
what's it been like seeing Mark? Obviously, there's been a lot of talk about his transformation, and how much have you guys missed him when he's been out of the lineup this year? Yeah, seeing Mark coming back from the quarantine, he worked really hard over the break, and it shows in his body and how he's playing, how he's moving around. So he looks really refreshed. So it's good to see. Happy for him. And then we missed him on the court when he wasn't there. So we're glad to have him back.
And especially for a guy like you, his passing has obviously unlocked so many aspects of the offense. Can you just speak to his passing and his ability as a passer?
Oh yeah, he sees the floor really well. Smart player. I think a lot of the guys on the team are smart players. So we can read each other, and he back cuts. He gets people open, screening, just seeing stuff before it happens, before it develops. He's really good at that. So we're happy he's back.
Thank you.
Next up, Vivek. You're good, Vivek? Next up is Vivek from Complex.
OG, you said you haven't listened to any music. I'm just wondering, how have you spent the last few months? What have you been working on in terms of your game?
Just on the court, working on everything, shooting, handling, passing, in the weight room, getting stronger, getting back in shape, just all that stuff.
Outside of basketball, have you picked up any new hobbies, anything like that you did to pass the time?
No. Only thing I do is cook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, OG.
You're welcome.
Question from Josh.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Depends what I'm trying to eat for dinner. So, my specialty.
Go to a favorite meal or anything?
Favorite meal? Shrimp linguine.